In the entire neighborhood, Grandpa was known for telling stories. No one knew his real name. Everybody just called him Grandpa, and nobody minded that. All the children, small, slightly bigger, and even quite grown up, knew they could come to Grandpa with a question that was important to them, and he would tell them a story that would make everything, or almost everything, clear. One day, when Grandpa was sitting on a bench in a park, an 8-year-old Mark came running to him. The boy greeted Grandpa politely and sat down next to him. They were silent for a minute or two, and finally Grandpa said, "Now you can tell me." Mark opened his eyes wide, surprised. "But what, Grandpa? What am I to tell you?" Grandpa smiled. "I can see you're very happy about something. If you tell me the cause of that joy, we will both be able to rejoice at it, and that will make you even happier. Listen, I'll tell you something." For a number of days a little chimpanzee strived to reach a bunch of fruit hanging high up on a tree. He could see how the other chimp, slightly older than himself, managed such a challenge, and was very worried that he couldn't succeed. Every morning, as soon as he woke up, he checked if nobody had picked his fruit from the tree. He dreamt about the ripe bunch of fruits every night. He was lucky. For some reason, the other chimps avoided his branch. Maybe his parents had something to do with it. Day after day, they surreptitiously watched their son's endeavors. One day, the youngster's efforts were eventually rewarded. He managed to reach the bunch of fruit and shake it off. He rapidly ran down the branches, fearing someone would take it. But no, there it was. Somewhat broken and crushed, but it was there, the first bunch of fruit he picked on his own. He was so proud of himself that he danced a little dance of joy around it. But when he saw his mum coming, he thought that now that he was already big, he shouldn't rejoice like a small child. He suppressed his joy. What he didn't know was that his mum was filled with pride and not less happy than himself. A moment later, the whole clearing could witness their combined joy. When you rejoice at something, Mark, do not hide your joy, but share it with someone who you know will truly rejoice at it with you. Your joy will then become even greater.